領域展開。無料空所。
Yeah, Devil May Cry though, fun game, right? It's a good little hack and slash. I definitely see where the Bayonetta got that game got the influence from heavy from Devil May Cry. Now I'm actually playing these games. You know, this is just the start. Of course, I'm going to play the second one and the third one and DMC. So it's like we got quite a little bit to get through, and then Devil May Cry 4 as well. So yeah, I got quite a little bit to get through. Now, it's a fun game though, don't get me wrong. I mean, for me, it's weird because secondly, I'm going backwards, honestly, if anything, because I'm going back to the beginning, but in a way I already know everything because I have played 5, and don't ask me why I play 5. Don't ask me why I play 5. At the time, I knew nothing about Devil May Cry when I first played 5. I just thought it was a cool looking game. Damn sure was a fun game though. I have no regrets playing that game. If I had a second chance, I'd do it all over again. I ain't gonna lie. And I played it, bro. Had a blast. But it's not here to talk about it. Let's talk about Devil May Cry, man. Devil May Cry is a fun game, alright? You know, you get in, you get introduced to the service and the main character, Dante. You know, he's basically, you know, a devil hunter. This guy basically takes on missions. Now, what kind of confused me a little bit in this game, honestly, and well, like I said before, he takes on missions. Trish comes with a mission telling him that they need to go to this little haunted castle basically and check it out and see what's going on in the castle. Now, Trish's situation is a little confusing for me because it's like it seemed like Trish and Dante knew each other, but I don't know if she was always just a traitor from the start. But the way it seems, it was like Dante was running Devil May Cry by himself, and then at the same time, I think maybe Trish was also working there as well. But I'm not sure what the deal was with that, because it feels like they may have already knew each other before this game even started, but at the same time it feels like, oh, they may knew each other or been aware of each other, but they may not have knew each other that long. And you know, Dante, you know, takes on his missions and stuff like that. He knows his father is Sparta, so he knows he is indeed part demon, which is another difference in the Netflix show. I've seen the show, so, and I like the show. The show's great, alright? Honestly, Dante Basco as Dante is a great voice, don't get me wrong, but I have to say I do prefer this voice actor over Dante Basco, and that's saying something. I like that guy. I like a lot of his roles he does, especially love him as Ichigo, but honestly I do kind of prefer the original voice actor here, because I don't know, it's just something about this guy's voice, just it fits Dante more. That more chill, yeah, I got this cover sort of tone he always present himself with. So I always like that. Dante always presents like the cockiness. He really brings the cockiness out of Dante. But it's like, I don't know, man. It's funny now thinking about it, both their names are Dante. But anyways, let's get a little sidetracked on that one. Yeah, but back to Devil May Cry though. Trish is an interesting character because I find her, I don't have a strong opinion of her right now, honestly. I don't hate her, but I don't like her either. You know, I don't hate her at all, nor do I like strongly fond of her. If anything, I'm kind of about her, because like she was there, she came up, she gave the mission to Dante, he pulled up to the castle, and then that's when everything starts. You know, taking out the demons, and then find out that Munez is trying to get out of hell and basically take over the entire world. So Dante's trying to prevent that from happening. And then we run up against a lot of different fun, different creatures from hell, basically like the lion and the eagle and whatever else those things were that was fighting. That was all pretty fun to fight, honestly. I just love the abilities in this game. I can imagine this game came out, and this game was probably so revolutionary, bro, to play. Like, this game probably just felt godly. Like, I'm talking about godly to play, because the abilities you have in this game are really fun. You can get a little devil trigger and being able to transform and basically just have electricity. I think there could have been a little more variety to it, but I'm not gonna knock them too much. I don't remember what year this game came out. I used to know, but I can't remember off the top of my head right now. But I'm pretty sure at the time there probably were limits. This game came out probably on PS2? Or was it the original PlayStation? It might have been PS2. I think it might have been PS2 era. But anyways, this game honestly is just, it's good. It's a good game, honestly. But I'm gonna be blunt with you guys. It's sitting at a 7 out of 10 for me. Now let me explain why I chose 7 out of 10. I am interested in the story, and I do want to know more. It would have damn near pushed close to 8, but I'm gonna be honest, I fucking hated that camera with a passion. The camera in this game, I cannot stand it, bro. I genuinely fucking hate this camera in this game. I do. the camera telling me where I'm going to look and the direction I'm going to look in, and makes it damn near impossible for me to tell the distance. Or when I jump on platforms, it's like I jump on it, but I'm thinking I'm closer than what I really am. So sometimes I might choose to jump, but I need a double jump because the platform is way farther than what I'm thinking it is. Sometimes it's closer than what I'm thinking it is, and that distance right there, that me not being able, if I can't see and tell whether I'm close or far away from my object, is already pissing me off, because it's like, why? Because if I was able to move my camera just slightly from a different angle, maybe I would have been able to tell then how far I need to go, how much I need to jump. It's just like little small things like that would have been easily solvable, just like by being able to move my camera in a certain direction. And don't get me started with underwater. Now, don't get me wrong, underwater is not bad, even though you only have one weapon. But I don't even really complain too much about that. Just use my needle gun with the word. Now, one of the mechanics are pretty fun to go through, but the camera was same situation, slightly worse. A little janky. It's my biggest worry about this game. It's bringing it down to a 7 for me, because it literally just was making me damn near want to pull my hair out. I lost boss battles because of that fucking camera. Like, I'm not kidding. Not in the Munez battle, that was just me being ass. But some of those earlier battles, like one I almost beat the eagle, but then like when I got no, not the eagle, but the little slime thing. And when Trish betrayed us, and she was like, yeah, like you fell for it, this and that. And we was in there, and like I got behind that thing, but I couldn't see because I can't turn the camera. Now I'm not gonna knock it. I'm not gonna hold it against this game too much about the camera situation, because at the end of the day, that's why the way I look at it is, fuck it, I give it an 8. I give it 8 out of 10. I'll change it. I give it 8 out of 10. Considering what year this game came out and everything, I feel like maybe I'm being a little too harsh on it, but still, like, hell nah. I'll drop it down to a 7. Because now I'm thinking about getting this the HD collection I'm playing. So you telling me they couldn't work this out? They couldn't work this out. And the HD collection is crazy, bro. I'm just now putting that thought into my mind. And it's now realizing, like, this is HD. I'm not like I'm playing the original version of the game. I'm playing the HD version. Now, I don't know if there's really that much of a difference between HD or the original version of the game. I don't think it is. Probably, most likely not, other than they just remastered it, updated graphics a bit. I don't think they did too much to it, but other than that, it's like, man, I had fun, really fun, because I love me some good hacking and slashing now. And Dante, he's a fun character to use. It really shows me the difference too, when you go from playing 5 and then seeing how vastly different he was back in the first game. This says a lot, honestly. Shows a lot. But yeah, I'm back to the 7 out of 10, guys. I'm sorry. All right. It's just the camera, man. This shit just griping me to no end, honestly. I feel like Peter Griffin just really grinds my gears. But the story was pretty interesting, though, honestly. I was really interested in Devil May Cry. I was wanting to know more how this all started, which is why I'm here. That's why I'm doing this. Why I'm playing these games now. I want to know where this all started. Trish is a character I'm really curious about as well, because I don't feel like we was introduced to Trish, but nothing was really mentioned. Other than like Munez was like, he created her. So, and then Dante said she looks like his mother, so was she purposely created to look like his mother from the beginning? Is that Munez's intention, to throw Dante off his game and make him slip up? Was that the intention? No idea, man. I have no idea whether that was Munez's intention or not. Probably was, and not to mention Dante still didn't even realize that was his own brother Virgil. So that's gonna be something interesting to turn up. That's gonna probably pop up in Devil May Cry 2, and Munez is probably gonna return again. And Trish is gonna be part of the crew now, so Devil Never Cry. That's a good little name now. I still prefer Devil May Cry, but we'll get there. We'll get there. And yeah, that's about it though. It was fun fights, fun boss fights. Boss fights were definitely really fun. I found myself dealing with a lot of annoying opponents. I really just couldn't stand that little slime shit. That little slime, I don't know what it is about. The devils really love putting you against that little slime thing. It turns to slime, and then you gotta hit the little thing on the wall to make it turn solid so you can hit the core. It's like, yeah, it was fun the first time I did it. Like the first 2 times I did it, but then I realized that like when you face that thing in a tight closed space where you can't really move around like that, and it's moving around constantly, and the core is in a place where I can't see it, and my character is Dante's in the back, and I'm just slashing. I don't even know if I'm hitting the core, and I'm just slashing. I'm hoping for the best, honestly. So it's like, yeah, I wasn't fond of that at all. But my favorite fight probably still gonna be the Eagle one in the and Moondes was probably my favorite fight, and then the Eagle. Those pretty fun fights to get into. But it was still a fun game to go through and get into and fight the enemies and unlocking new abilities. And I didn't even unlock everything, honestly. I was unlocking some stuff, and then got the Sparta sword in the end, Sword of Sparta. So, and then also what was the deal with Dante? Why he didn't really sound like he reacted when he saw the necklace drop from Virgil? Like, did he think about it? Did he have any specific thoughts in that situation? He didn't really say nothing. He just like kind of looked at it, put it together. It was like, we're going to the underworld. Like, okay, we're going to the underworld, and I'm not gonna question it. Maybe he'll mention it in the second game. I'm not gonna jump to too many conclusions right now. Still, I feel like I'm still really in the beginning of everything. So I'm really looking forward to see. This is interesting because it's like I'm really seeing a strong difference between the game and the Netflix series, because the Netflix series is starting from the beginning too, but it's telling its own little story. And like, he met Lady first in that game, in that show. So yeah, he met Lady first in that show, remember right? But in this, he met Trish first. I don't even remember if she was in Devil May Cry 5. Was she? I think she was. I can't remember. It's been a while since I played that game so while ago. Not even like 6-7 years ago when I played that game. It's been a while, man. And other than that though, yeah, it's a fun game, honestly. If you haven't played Devil May Cry, I highly suggest you do, honestly, especially the original games. Well, I can't speak for all of them, but I can't speak for this one. It's a really fun game. Get you that good feels of just slashing, unlocking abilities, get you that gore, the blood, just cool. And Dante just a cool character, honestly. The red cape, with the trench coat, red trench coat, with the white hair. Like, come on now, man. He got that shit on. Like, that's never denied that. He got that shit on. But as for the rest of the Devil May Cry series, well, that remains to be seen. I have high hopes. I doubt it'll disappoint me. And yeah, that's about wrap it up for that, guys. I think that's about all of my opinions for this whole game. I love it. It's my grand conclusion. Despite me giving it a 7 out of 10, I still love this game. At some point, I do want to come back and try to redo it, maybe on hard mode, just to challenge myself to do better. Because I found myself, honestly, surprisingly, I thought I'd be pretty decent in a game like this, but I found myself, honestly, to be doing pretty below average. I feel like I could have done better, way better. But that's probably because I'm just not you. Well, I can't say that, because if I played Bayonetta 1 and 2, I definitely should have been used to this. But this game's older than Bayonetta, so it's the same, but it's not the same. This is the original, so in its own little way. Yeah. But all that being said, folks, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like the video, side the video. Tell me what you think, how much below, and tell me if you ever played the original Devil May Cry games. And tell me, have you watched the Devil May Cry Netflix series? Down in the comment section below on Spatio. I can see you guys next time. See ya.